Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do a morning flow. It'll start with a little warm up and then some sun salutations and be about 15 minutes. So let's get started in an easy seat. You're going to cross your legs and keep your hands on your legs. You can either have your palms down or up. I like having my palms up because it gives me a little bit more energy, which is great since this is a morning flow. So you're going to close your eyes if you want and take a deep breath. Inhale, feeling your chest rise, and exhale, release. Do this 3 more times. Inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Plant your right hand. Bring your left hand up for a side bend. You can drop your chin to your shoulder, feeling a stretch along your neck. Keeping your hips planted onto the mat. That'll keep a little bit of an extra stretch along your side. Take another deep breath. And rise up. Bring both arms up. And drop your left hand down. Stretching your right arm up and over. Keeping your tailbone planted. Inhale and exhale. You can drop your chin, feeling that stretch along your neck. And inhale, exhale, rising back up. And we're going to stretch our hands forward onto the mat. You can stay in that easy seat position with your legs crossed. So stretch forward. You can rise up onto your fingertips. Drop your head down towards your chest. Release your neck. Press your hips back towards the mat. That'll create an extra stretch. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can make your hands flat onto the mat. Inhale 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, feeling your side expand. And exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Rising back up. And we're going to go into tabletop position with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. For cow pose, dropping your belly, lifting your tailbone and looking up at the sky. Inhale. And exhale, pulling your belly up, tilting your tailbone down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. You might want to add some figure eights to this, or just maybe back and forth. Do whatever feels naturally to you. If you're doing figure eights, you can switch sides. And come back to tabletop position. Tucking your toes under for down dog. Press your heels down. Plant your hands down firmly onto the mat. Spread out your fingers. Lift your tailbone. Take a deep breath. And step your right foot between your hands for a low crescent lunge. You want to make sure your knee isn't falling over your ankle. So if it is, step your foot out a little bit further. And bring your arms up and sink your hips down. If this feels uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can always bring your hands to your heart. And if you want, you can even add a little back bend in. Take a deep breath. Dropping your left hand down to the inside of your foot and bringing your right arm up for a twist. Continuing to sink your hips down. Inhale, twist to open. And exhale, release into the twist. Let's take 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Bring your right hand down on the other side of your right foot and step back into down dog. Step your left foot between your hands for crescent lunge. First, bringing your hands up to your knee and then bringing them up. Pressing your hips down. Lifting your chest, you can add that back bend. Feeling your heart open and getting that morning energy. No caffeine needed. Taking another deep breath. And bringing your right hand down to the inside of your foot for a twist. Inhaling, twisting a little bit more, sinking down into the mat. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your left hand down and stepping back into down dog. You're gonna take a deep breath here and exhale deeply. Stepping your feet between your hands for forward fold. Releasing your neck, you can grab opposite elbows and maybe sway side to side. You might want to bend your knees, feeling the 4 corners of your feet planted firmly. You can shake out your head right and left. Yes and no. And then drop your hands down towards the mat and rise all the way up, bringing your hands towards the sky. Interlacing your fingers together like that and bringing them up. Adding a little back bend if that feels okay. Continuing to press your feet into the mat. Taking a deep breath and exhaling down. Stepping your feet back into plank pose. And in plank, you want your shoulders over your wrists and to press your heels back. Engage your abs and pull your hips up a little bit. You don't want your hips sagging down. So hold this. Take a deep breath. And then roll forward onto your toes and slowly lower down all the way onto the mat. For cobra pose, you're gonna bring your chest up, roll your shoulders down, press your toes into the mat. Look just straight forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under, engage your abs for plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath, and you can bend your knees and jump forward, or you can step forward. Rising all the way up for extended mountain pose. Interlacing your fingers again, inhale and back bend. Taking an exhale, and then inhale back up, exhale, forward fold. Bending your knees, stepping back or hopping back into plank, and lowering all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Plank, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Taking a deep breath here, pressing your heels down, and rise up onto your toes. You can jump or step forward for forward fold. Rise up, extended mountain. Interlace your fingers, maybe tilt back. Take a deep breath in this back bend. Exhale, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, jump or step back into plank, and lower all the way down onto your belly. Cobra pose, pulling your chest up. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under for plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath, and we're gonna do that one more time to build a little bit more energy. Bending your knees, stepping forward for forward fold. Rising up, interlace your fingers, back bend. Deep breath. Inhale, rise up, and forward fold. Plant your hands, step or jump back, and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under, plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath here. You can take a rest in child's pose, whatever feels good to you. And step your right foot between your hands for high crescent lunge. Bring your hands, your arms up towards the sky. Gonna lift your chest. You're gonna be on your toes, so your heel will be lifted. You can challenge your balance by looking up at the wall if you want, or you can just look straight forward. Take a deep breath. One more. And open up for warrior two, bringing your back foot out into a 90-degree angle. Bringing your arms out into a T. Lowering a little bit further down, maybe one more inch into your right knee. Looking right over your middle finger. Take a deep breath. Feeling that stretch along the inside of your thigh. Reverse warrior, flipping your right palm, dropping your left, and bringing your right palm up towards the sky. Feeling that stretch along your side. You can look up at the sky if that feels okay for your neck. One more deep breath. And cartwheel your arms down. Step back into down dog. Take a deep breath here and bring your left foot between your hands for high crescent lunge. Keeping your back heel lifted, engage your abs. Sink down into that left knee, but make sure your knee isn't falling over your ankle. Take a deep breath. Open up to warrior two. Sinking down into that left knee, opening up your arms, bringing your back foot to a 90-degree angle. Inhale and exhale, relaxing into the pose. And peaceful warrior, flipping your left palm, dropping your right, bringing your left palm up towards the sky. Feeling that stretch along your left side. Saying hi to the morning sun. And cartwheeling your arms down, then stepping back to down dog. You're gonna step forward between your hands for forward fold. And then rise up, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest. Your arms can be alongside your ears, or you can bring your hands to your heart. Whatever feels better for you. Take a deep breath here. And rise up for tree pose. Bring your right foot in. You can bring it to your calf, your thigh, but just avoid your knee. Whatever feels best for you. If you're not feeling balanced today, you can always keep your toes onto the mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Find a spot that isn't moving on the mat or on the wall. Take a deep breath. Finding a spot is called your drishti, your center of focus. If you really want to challenge your balance today, you can look up or maybe even close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart if they're lifted and lower your right foot down. Switching sides, putting your weight to your right foot this time, bringing your left foot up to your calf or your thighs. Bring your hands to your heart and maybe lifting them up if it's okay for you. And falling is good. It means you're challenging yourself. Take a deep breath. Bring your hands to your heart and lower down. Forward fold. Take a deep breath and forward fold. Bring your feet out hip width apart. Grab onto your big toes. You might want to bend your knees and pull yourself in. Inhaling and a deep exhale. Releasing your neck. And then planting your hands, stepping back for down dog. Walk your feet forward and sit back onto the mat. Stretch your feet out in front of you for seated forward fold. Bring your arms up and keeping a flat back, you're gonna go as far as you can with your flat back. And when you get as far as you can, then curl. Grab onto whatever is accessible. That might be your calves, that might be your toes. Whatever feels right for you today. We're going to take a couple more deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And rising back up, bringing your legs out into a big V shape. Sitting up tall and then facing your right leg and reaching towards your foot. Try to keep your hips pressed down to give you a little bit of an extra stretch. And rise up. Switching sides, facing your left leg and reaching towards your calf, your toes, whatever works best for you today. And rise up. And you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together for bound angle pose. Pressing your knees down with your elbows. Bring up your chest and then curl forward. It helps if you hold on to the bottoms of your feet, and while you're here, you might want to even give yourself a little foot massage. And rise back up. Laying out on the mat. You're going to bring your right leg out straight and bring your left knee in. And stretch your left leg out and bring your right knee in. And then your left in and give yourself a big hug. Bring your left foot down and your right foot across your quad. And you might want to just stay here. You can take your right hand and press your knee to open up your hips. Or you can lift your left foot for figure 4. Feeling your hips open. I love this deep stretch. Feels so great on my hips. Take a couple more deep breaths. And switch sides, planting your right foot down and bringing your left foot across your quad. Pressing your knee. Or you can bring your right foot up and grab the back of your thigh. And you're going to take one more deep breath. And lower your leg down. One big stretch, stretching your arms out and your legs out. Inhale, your biggest deep breath of the whole class. You can wiggle out your fingers, wiggle out your toes, and then bring your arms along your side for final Shavasana. Inhale and exhale. Stay here as long as you want. I'm so glad you came today. It's important to take care of your body every day and do something for yourself. Namaste.